All right, we're gonna work through this a little bit. Let me open up my Stream Deck. What's up? I thought I'd just have you on the thing here. You can join me while I edit a little bit. If you've ever wondered how I edit, that's what I'm gonna do. Sorry, I got my little Stream Deck here. I'm trying to set it up so I can switch in between screens. And put me at the top right. This is all my streaming software. This is what I use. I use OBS to do the live stream. So hopefully this is taking. This is my screen. Yes, I do use CapCut. I don't know how you feel about that, but that is what I do. Maybe I go to the bottom right. Okay. So I'm just sitting down to have a little edit sesh right now. This is a day in the life that I did whenever I went and set up a cooler in a Walmart, and then we also I also did a cooler in a Best Buy, and then later in the then we went to another day also where we set this up, and then I had actually already placed the cooler in this Wally World, but we were doing some finishing touches on this last cooler. But anyways, all right, so this is where we're at on the day in the life part. I am pulling some cases from Backstock, kind of picking up where I left off, but let's see what we got. Let's see if y'all can hear my browser audio. Well, can you hear this? I don't think you can hear the. I got 3 hidden. Let's see what we got. Desktop audio. We'll turn the desktop audio on so you can hear that too. How's that?
Ooh, that's nice.
Let's see here. All right. Should have the chat going. I don't know. All right.
Ooh, that's nice. Tropical. We got that bird. Oh, Sunny D.
So I was having some fun with this old throwback.
Sunny D.
If y'all don't remember that commercial, I'm sorry. Let's see. All right. The super boring part, we kind of scrubbed through. I had an idea of how I wanted this to look. Control B will slice this. Boom. And then we're doing this. B. You have I can kind of see right here I can see the sound. So I do look at the sound on this. So make it bigger for just a second. But you can see the sound here. You can see the spikes in audio right here. It's like a waveform. So I kind of go off of that whenever I am doing like really fast clips. All right. And it's kind of goofy. 2 seconds might be okay. I try not to go longer than 1 second whenever I'm doing some clips, and then even shorter whenever I start doing this. I just want the sound. Cool. And then you get the point of me moving that. So, I'll go from here. And the idea is you see me walking over here, and then I'm setting the cases. And then every time I set the cases, it'll just smash cut to that. And I even want that to be quicker, like just the sound. All right, back up. See that little spike in audio right there? We'll grab that, delete that, zoom in just to really get tight. Cool. Move a couple frames from it so you just hear the sound. Perfect. What do we got here?
I can go, and then I'll take some of this glue too. We have more room for more facings.
I was talking through a lot of this, but then I'm gonna repurpose. What I'll do is repurpose this for like a short later, so I really don't need as much talking. All right, you get the point. You don't need the actual camera moving. And so we are zoomed in. If you see here, there's my scale. So I was zoomed in on the scale for this to 120. But whenever I go back to work on this, I will show you what my plan is for this. All right, so now we're back to work on this. So I'm going to cut this part out. We don't need it. Delete, come back to this, make the scale 100 again. I was zoomed in a little bit on this because it was too far out. So then we'll get this idea. See, even that's too short. So this is too long of a clip. We'll go ahead and delete that. Just trim it down to 1 second. You get the point. All right. And then what I do like to do is kind of speed ramp this, and I like to keep the sound. It sounds cool.
Tropical.
So then what I'll do is there's Command G, which will just group these clips, and then Option G will actually go ahead and compound the clip, which gives me a whole clip to work with. And then what I can do is under speed, I can do a curve, and then velocity effects. Nope. So curve, and then what I'll do is a custom, and then we should be able to, let's see what we got here. Command Z. When in doubt, just Command Z. Hold on. Oh, here we go. Okay, so I just wasn't looking at the whole thing. So I'll take it from this. And then we'll just move it up faster. It'll get a little bit faster. with every one that I press. So that should give us the effect of da 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 da.
Ooh, that's nice. Ooh, that's nice.
That might be a little too fast. Go back to speed. That. Come on, grab the whole thing. Not sure why it won't grab the whole thing. Here we go. So don't need it that fast. Let's try that.
Ooh, that's nice. Tropical. We got that perp. We got that tropical. Tropical. We got that perp. Oh, Sunny D. Oh, Sunny perp. Tropical. We got that perp. Oh, Sunny D.
All right, same. We can probably do like a split this, and then I'll option G this, compound this clip, then we'll go back to speed, custom, come back down and do something similar. Come on now. All right, a little bit further, and then up. All right, how does that work? All right, we're back to 100. Let's see. This might could be all time lapse here.
All that was packed out. What I'm gonna do is kill some juice because we can't just let NOS get forgotten about. That's sad.
So then I'll go to, let's see. What do I talk this through this any of this?
Right? I think it's safe to say. The orange.
All right. So I don't need any of that. Do I grab more and put it in? Control B, get rid of this. Zoom in a little bit. B, then do the walk away. So delete that. Back out a little bit. All right, so this is basically what we want. I do have a favorite that I use in time lapse whenever I'm doing a cut. So
Sunrise.
here we go. Back in the day, I used to film this all in time lapse, and now I actually film it in full speed because I'm doing more day in the life. Like sometimes I'll actually walk through the process of doing this, so you need that in regular speed. You can't just standard, and then I'll make this like 8 seconds long. Whoops. Actually, we'll see if 10 seconds does the trick. All right. And then time lapse normally is not going to have any speed with it. So here we go. And then whenever I'm going to time lapse, let's see, let's zoom in on this. Then there's a glitch effect that I use. Where is it? Oh, here he is. All right, drop glitch here. Maybe go to 2.2 seconds. And then this can follow us in. I use a pull-in effect here. Same, it's already going to be sped up, so boom. Now we're cooking. Fill this up a little bit more. Yep. Hit it with the glitch again.
That's a perfectly respectable reset, right? That's a perfectly that's a perfectly respectable reset right there.
So I like this. What I want to do now is probably I'll extract this audio because I like that little clip because I think I'm pretty cool.
That's a perfectly respectable reset right there. The perfectly
All right, get rid of that. And then we gotta,
that's a perfectly respectable reset. Perfectly it's a perfect
and let's get a little bit closer because
that's a per,
now you can hear that door close. And I don't necessarily like that.
that's a perfectly
There we go. Just fade it in a little bit.
that's a perfectly respectable reset right there.
And I actually do have this. I'll do a little bit of sound design real quick. Or will I? Yeah, I guess I will. Audio, yours. There's like a thud. Um Favorites, sound effects. There's a thud that I can use. These are always way too loud, so I knock them down like by 15 decibels. -1.5. We just go in. We can mark right when this door closes. So if you click on this and you press M, it should mark, but I don't know why it's not. There it goes. And then I really don't like to have too much space between when the actual sound effect is hitting. But that's gonna make me do that. But you can zoom in real close and you can get it right at the spot. So
Respectable reset right.
right?
Reset right. That's a perfectly respectable reset right there.
All right. And then what I want to do is let's see what we did. Anything else? Perfect. And then
Reset.
we give this a little bit more space.
Reset right there.
And then from here, as soon as this closes, Control B will split that, and then you zoom in here. This is at 12. Let's put it at 1. Yeah, not that much difference. Okay. And then what we'll do is I'm gonna grab an effect, and one of my favorite effects right now to like get people interested is gonna be the zoom lens, and I have a very specific way I use that zoom lens. So I can do speed at, oh, what are we doing? Speed at 10. Oh wait, no, speed at 3 and range is 10. So then we're doing,
Reset right there.
and then our transition will be a stretch or a pull out transition. Let's do pull out. Grab that transition. 0.5 is good.
There.
And then
There.
let's zoom in on this. Control B. Let's delete that. and then there's an animation that's a fade in. I have my favorites for in. I have a fade in, and we'll make it super quick. Boom. What if we do an animation on this on the out? And let me see what my favorites are. Pull in, fade out. What is this? Pull in? No. Let's just do basic. Maybe we blur out. Let's try that. And then the blur on this has got to be so short, dude. Boom. Pulls out. As soon as it is full frame, delete. And then we'll make this bigger. You can scale directly. Man, that sucks. Let's see. I do have a background that I use. Let me see this real quick. I have so many windows open. Okay. So I have like where I keep all my B-roll and stuff. I'll just bring this up so you can see that. So this is my day in the life in cap. This is all the footage that I recorded for that day. And then I do have just some generic stuff. So I have like a monster folder that I use, I think, don't I? There it is. And I'll just type in monster background. I use this one a lot. And so hopefully I can just drag and drop. Boom. So I'll drop it in and then it will take me to my media. You can see that it added it to my media here. And I'll take this and I'll put it underneath. Come on, bruh. Okay. So we can group this, Command G, and let's see if this works for us. There we go. And then you just gotta Command Shift G. Kind of made it off, but that's cool. We'll be fine. Cool. And then whenever I do that, I'm going to, let's see, transitions. This is when I like to do the stretch, which is right here. But actually, hold on before I do that. Actually, what I'm going to do is this. Boom. I don't want this for 5 seconds. We'll zoom in. Everything's 1 second. Everything's 1 second. You guys have no attention span. I'll be surprised if anybody even watches this, to be honest with you. And I'm gonna drag this one up. 1 second. All right. I don't care about any of that. Plus, we just Control B and delete this last half. Control B to split both of these and have them on overlay each other. And then we Option G to compound these clips. So that way I have a background for the pictures that I took. Option G. There we go. Z. Okay. All right, so then I'll hit it with the stretch transition, which will only last 2 seconds. Then I'll hit it with the shake. Have a shake. And you shake it and the door opens. 2 seconds. 0.2 seconds. No, it's too fast for the shake. 5. All right, we're coming back. All right, so that was the one day, and then we had to come back because of something, and I think I explained it here, but let's see. We'll go to channel switch. Let's see what we got. I want to make this 2 seconds actually. All right. So you can go within this compound clip, and now I can actually stretch this longer. And then I'm going to cut this in half. B. And let's see, I was hoping that would happen. Good. So we didn't get it right in the middle, but you can grab this and move it over. And then we'll do another effect where we'll do like a about that. All right. I want to reverse that though. How do I do that? Oops. Special effect. Actually, let's Command Z. Let's undo that. Let's delete it. All right, and then instead we're gonna animate it. So I'll still do a zoom. We do 10, speed is 3, range is 10. And then I will animate. And we liked the blur out, so we'll blur out at half a second. All right, cool. I like that. I can dig it.
That's a perfectly respectable reset right there.
Should I do that too? Basically hits right there. All right, we're coming back for day 2 at this same Walmart. We had to wait for a cooler to get dropped off, and it wasn't going to happen yesterday. So we're back again. We're going to reset the cooler, and the end cap 4-packs did not end up quite the way I wanted them to. So we are going to update the end cap as well. Just clean it up, make it look more presentable, and this is what that looks like. All to say, it doesn't always work out. What that looks like. It looks like. All to say, it doesn't always work out one shot. Let's see if I have any other. I think he was about to take his pants off. All right, we're coming back for day 2 at this same Walmart. We had to wait for a cooler to get dropped off. All right, and then I do have some footage and media of us setting up the 4-packs. That one ended up the way we wanted it to. All right, now I have to. Oh, maybe I have to go all the way to the bottom. All right, so I want to cut to some B-roll of this, of what I'm talking about, so everybody knows. And also the volume was a little bit loud. See, whenever it's peaking, you get the orange. So I'm gonna go audio, and we should probably be able to go like -4, and it should be good. Yeah.
All right, we're coming back for day 2.
Let's see.
At this same one. Trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. For a Can I send these up there and
We'll do audio -4.
and
Time is it? He's leaving. All right.
and
Send me the
yesterday. So we're off, and it wasn't going to happen yesterday.
Hmm.
So we're back again. We're going to reset the cooler. Again, we're going to reset the cooler, and the end cap.
I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. It's over there and then
So
strawberry.
update end cap.
Strawberry.
Update end cap as well.
Huh?
Just clean it up.
Let's see.
Quite the way I wanted them.
You can turn the volume down on that. Let's see what we can do here. B, we're gonna speed this guy up. Let's see, to like 2 seconds maybe. And then I like the kicking of this.
As well. Just clean it up, make it look more presentable. Well, just clean it up. Well, just clean it up, make it look more presentable. It up, make it look more presentable, and this is what that looks like. Looks like. Oh,
Cool. We cut this, delete. This needs to be, we can Option G, and then I can see how long this is, 9.14. So for speed on this, I can go 9.14. Boom. And I have it exactly the way I need it, the length. Well, in theory, I do, but I guess not. Nope, 9.3. Speed 9.14. Okay, let's see, 5. Cool. And we'll just cut. Should be fine.
at the cooler, and the end cap 4-packs did not end up quite the way I wanted them to. So we are going to update end cap as well. Just clean it up, make it look more presentable, and this is what that looks like.
All right, so we are going to grab these 2 clips, Option G them. Oops. Option G. Compound this clip. And I'm going to give it an effect of, I like found footage for this because this was yesterday.
And that we're going to reset the cooler, and the end cap 4-packs did not end up quite the.
So on the special effect, this strength will do like 25. Maybe even 15.
cooler, and the end cap 4 packs did not end up quite the way I wanted them to. So we are going to update the end cap as well. Just clean it up, make it look more presentable, and this is what that looks like.
Let's see. All right, so we can also take all of this and I can extract this audio. I can dump this down here and then I can compound all of this. Option G. Option G. And then for this, I can do like I kind of like this transition sometimes.
We're gonna reset the cooler, and the end cap 4 packs did not end up quite the way I wanted them to. So we are going to update the end cap as well. Just clean it up, make it look more presentable, and this is what that looks like.
All right, all this stuff can go now.
Like, all to say, it doesn't always work out one shot like you want it to. You have to rely on some other people, and you have to pivot sometimes. That's just the way the business is. But that's okay. We're gonna get it done today. Done today.
Let's see. I was kind of goofing around with Julian. Let's see what it was.
Received vendor associate. I have my badge today.
Oh, I put on my mic too. Audio -8. Wait, where are we at on audio for this? -4. -4.
The business is, but that's okay. We're gonna get it done. What that looks like.
Audio -4. What did I do? Did I do it to this one instead? What did I do? Okay, haven't
Rely
done
on some
anything.
other people, and you have to pivot sometimes. That's just the way the business is. But that's okay. We're gonna get it done today.
Oh,
What did I do with
also,
this silly
message
guy?
received vendor associate. I have my badge today.
All right, sure. Why not? Let's troll the associate.
Oh, also, message received vendor associate. I have my badge today.
Done today.
Oh, also, message received associate. 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 I have my. I have.
Today.
Oh, also, message received. I have my badge today. There's Julian.
Gotta get back first.
Hold on. Where are you at? You're not focused. There you are.
Gotta get back first.
Hold on. Where are you at? You're not focused. Hold on. Message received. I have my badge today. There's Julian.
Gotta get back.
Today.
Oh, also, message received. I have.
Let's do transition. I think there's like a flash that I can use. Sometimes you gotta type it in.
Been done today.
Oh, also, message received. I have my badge today. There's Julian.
Let's do another.
Okay, there's Julian.
Gotta get back first.
Hold on. Where are you at? You're not focused. Hold on. Where are you at? You're not. You're not focused. There you are.
Gotta get it back first.
You have your badge? You have your badge? I should give him Tony's badge.
I should take a picture of Tony's
You have
badge.
your badge? I should give him Tony's badge.
Does everyone know who Tony Baloney is? The man, the myth, the legend?
badge today. There's Julian. Gotta get back first. Hold on. Where are you at? You're not focused. There you are. Gotta get it back first. Badge today. There's Julian. Gotta get back. Hold on. Hold on. Where are you at? Where are you at? You're not focused. There you are. Gotta get it back. Gotta get it back.
Zoom in.
Take it back. Take it back first. Get it back first. Get it back first.
Effects. Video effects. Throw that on there for fun.
You're not focused. You're not focused. There you are. You're not focused. You're not focused.
Special effects.
You're not focused. You're not focused. There you are.
See the speed? Maybe speed's faster.
You're not focused. There you are. You're not focused. You're not focused. There you are. Gotta get it back first.
And transition, snap again. Transition is going to be 2.
You're not focused. You're not focused. There you are. Where are you at? Where are you at? You at? You're not focused. There you are.
Gotta get it back first.
You are. You are.
Gotta get it back first.
You have your badge. You have your badge. He's bad. He's bad.
Gotta be able to rotate this bad boy. What are we doing? Sometimes it's kind of glitchy, folks. We'll close it out and open it back up. Let's see. Working with a lot of video here. I got 30 minutes worth of stuff to scrub through. Luckily, a lot of it is.
That's a perfectly respectable reset right there.
All right.
All right, we're coming back for day two at the same Walmart. We had to wait for a cooler to get dropped off, and it wasn't going to happen yesterday. So we're back again. We're going to reset the cooler, and the in cap four packs did not end up quite the way we wanted them to. So we are going to update the in cap as well. Just clean it up, make it look more presentable, and this is what that looks like. All to say, it doesn't always work out one shot like you wanted to. You have to rely on some other people, and you have to pivot sometimes. That's just the way the business is. But that's okay. We're gonna get it done today.
Also, message received. I have my badge today. There's Julian. Hold on. Hold on. Where are you at? You're not focused. There you are.
Gotta get it back first.
You have your badge. I should give him Tony's badge. All right. The good news.
All right. Why can't I rotate this? Rotate 90. Huh. That's weird. Usually you can just grab it. Okay. But here we go.
Focus. Tony's badge. All right. The good news is the cases are here, but. All right. The good news is the cases are here, but the brand flow is a little bit off. So while I'm happy the cases are here, and most of the work's been done for me, we're just gonna have to do some adjusting. So you're gonna be a fly on the wall for that today.
Chop this up a little bit.
You have your badge? I should give him Tony's badge. All right. The good news is the cases are here.
Transition will be you pull in On this, you go to favorites.
I
I like the pull in.
Badge. All right, the good news is the cases are here, but the brand flow is a little bit off. While I'm happy the cases are here, and most of the work's been done for me, we're just gonna have to do some adjusting. So you're gonna be a fly on the wall for that today.
Okay.
90.
90.
All for that today.
It's a good transition.
They're here, and most of the work's been done for me. We're just gonna have to do some.
So I can move this up. Come on, guys. Go to media. Where's that one? Getting the call.
Why would you only take one? So you need me to bring it to you? Okay. All right.
All right, give me a sec. Bye.
All right.
All right. Well, that was my son, and I have to go take him his soccer gear. So that will be the end of my live stream.